His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Red Wolves ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Hood. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. From the gun, it's Hudson. Knocked down immediately. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Right side, it's Phillips. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Back to throw, it's Royer. On the move. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And incomplete on the deep ball. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Second down, going to throw it. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Second down, going to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the quarterback's throwing from the pocket. He's trying to fit that football into a real small window down the middle of the field, and the defender's hit was able to jar the ball loose from the receiver. Great job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Right down the middle. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Royer. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. The Rebels will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Got to make the play on 4th. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got room on the return. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Takes the handoff. It's Reeder. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Finding some room. The 30. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Move to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the air, it's Royer. Out wide right, it's Lyons. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Running inside, it's Hudson. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on second down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive, he can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full.
The ball pops out on the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there.
Turnovers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come at different points in the game, and they come from different parts of the game. On special teams, to get a turnover, man, that is huge.
UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Hits inside. It's Hudson. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. They give it to him again. Turning it on. The 10. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got out of trouble and throws. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Reels it in. At the 20, he's got space. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Play action on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he's playing with fire. He's picked off. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. Running the red zone, it's Hudson. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Vegas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Number 32, set to kick this one.
Deep in the end zone, it's Connors. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quick give. It's Reeder. And he could not get loose on the run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Right side, it's Spencer. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air, it's Royer. Couldn't set his feet.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Snapped on 4th down. Under pressure. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
I'll try to power it in. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Got a man. It's Spencer. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
It's caught downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Gonna look downfield again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down to the air. Rolls right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Hudson. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
At the 44. That's a first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Royer. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Slings it downfield. Left side is Taylor. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Fresh center downs going to the air. Extending the play. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They want to throw it. Still looking. And his first pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Barrett. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Spencer. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a one-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Drops back, it's Royer. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Hudson. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Escapes the pressure going right. Uncorks one to the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the ground with the counter. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 23 team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's the Wolverines, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. It brings them to 2-2 on the season following a big road win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Changing the routes with his receivers. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Stevens. Touchdown, Arkansas State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Come out to get this drive started. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Pass to 6. the right. He's at the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Looks it in. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Rebels. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. From the gun, it's Reeder. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wants to go up top on second down. Caught, it's Barrett. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw one first. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now on second down. The fake wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Left side is Barrett. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Stepping to the right. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Right side, it's Little. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to run, it's Spencer. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
They'll go to the air on second and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's third and goal again from the 2. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll look to throw on third and goal. He wants it all. Looking to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the return, it's Wilson. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Deadlock here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Cuts it upfield. It's Hudson. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Rebels in the hurry up. keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Now 1st and 10 after they got them to jump. Looking to throw, it's Royer. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Running inside, it's Hudson. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Rush right in his face. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Fresh center down's going to the air. Finds his man. It's Reeder. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Red Wolves want to move quickly. 2nd down to the air. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short making that official reach for his flag. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Making the adjustment on the play. Sells to fake. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Unlv will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Royer. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Phillips. Makes a grab and room to run. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. On play action. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Hits inside. It's Hudson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Second down, going to throw it. Nice play to knock that one down.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Touchdown, Arkansas State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure, the hit on the quarterback, forces the INT, and then Oski. As soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Oh, he missed it.
Kick is no good. That keeps the score. Arkansas State 48, UNLV 35. Number 16, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Unlv ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job. Drops.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Wolves. The defense putting points on the board. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Royer. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll run him again. Hard running there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying to do it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between